Week 18 of the revision challenge can only mean one thing, and that is that the reading and listening exam is literally 1 week away today. So if you are someone who has been procrastinating their Spanish revision and prioritizing subjects with earlier exams, then now is the time to stop that and get back on track. No better way to do that than with today's video and in general with this 20-week revision challenge playlist. Today, we're looking at holidays, which is a topic that there is no doubt in my mind it's going to come up in the reading and listening, probably in the writing as well. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. As always, our overview is here. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. By the end of these 10 minutes, you will be super confident with this vocab. So, pause the video and get ready to see how many of these words you can already translate. Come back when you want the answers. Okay, y las respuestas. Pensión is a B&B. Bit of a false friend there. And it gets a bit more confusing here because media pensión is half board. So like when you go to a hotel and you only have breakfast. Pensión completa would be full board, so when you stay in an all-inclusive hotel, or at least you have breakfast, lunch and dinner included in your hotel. Habitación doble is double room. Habitación de dos camas would be a twin room, literally a room of 2 beds. Cama, bed. Baño, bath. Actually bathroom. I don't like the transition there of bath. Ducha, shower. Toalla, towel. Jabón, soap. Papel higiénico, tricky word to pronounce, toilet paper. Aseo, toilet. Lavabo, wash basin, like your sink. Sábana, sheet, like only sheets on the bed, not a sheet of paper. Planta, floor or story. Ascensor, lift. Llave, key. Maleta, suitcase. Consigna, left luggage. Carnet de identidad is ID card. Permiso de conducir, driving license. Equipaje, luggage. Billete de ida y vuelta, the return ticket. Ida being the go one way and vuelta the return. Viaje, journey or trip. Autopista, motorway. Y comprar recuerdos, to buy souvenirs. So hopefully there were a few in there you already knew. To be fair, this is very specific. There's loads of holiday vocab that everyone will be super confident with because it comes up a lot and you tend to learn it pretty well. So these are, if you didn't know a lot of these words, don't worry, they are the more specific ones, but they are the ones that we need to focus on because you're less likely to know them. Okay, so round 2, then our sentence match, 2 sentences in English. Choose the correct translation of the Spanish sentence. 1. Reservamos una habitación doble para 2 noches. We booked a double room for 2 nights. 2. El viaje fue largo, pero valió la pena. The trip was long, but worth it. Largo is one of those words that people confuse all of the time. I made a video this week, a short, and also on TikTok, of key false friends that people always confuse. Largo was the very first one of those. So if you are somebody that is tends to fall for the false friends and think they're words that they aren't, then check out those videos too. Literally 10 seconds, but very, very helpful. 3. La maleta no cabe en el maletero. The suitcase doesn't fit in the boot. So maletero, not technically a word we've learned, but if we know la maleta is suitcase, then you might guess that the maletero is the place for the cases. We also did learn the word for lift, which is ascensor. 4. Hay jabón y toallas en el baño. There is soap and towels in the bathroom. 5. Necesito mi carnet de identidad para hacer el check-in. I need my ID card to check in. 6. Vamos a comprar recuerdos en el mercado local. we are going to buy souvenirs at the local market. 7. La habitación está en la planta baja. The room is on the ground floor. So baja, you know, because you know that it means describe someone as short. So that was your clue there to work out. It was ground floor, not top floor. Y 8. Nos quedamos en una habitación a pensión completa. We stayed in a full board room. Okay, round 3 then is our gap fill. 1 sentence in Spanish, 4 options to go in the gap, and after 5 seconds you'll get the English translation for support if you need it. 1. ¿Dónde está mi? No puedo entrar en la habitación. Where is my? I can't get into the room. Llave. Where is my key? 2. Vamos a alojarnos en una con vistas al mar. We are going to stay in a with sea views. Habitación, in a room. Alojarnos is another way. So alojar and quedar are both ways of saying to stay. And you do need to know both because they like to use them both interchangeably. 3. Siempre compro para mis amigos cuando voy de vacaciones. I always buy what for my friends when I go on holiday? Recuerdos, souvenirs, billetes. Maybe if you're a super nice friend, you also buy them tickets to go on the holiday, but most likely recuerdos. 4. El está rota, it should be roto, y no podemos subir. The what is broken and we can't go up. Ascensor. Está roto, so the lift is broken. 5. Dejé mi maleta en la... I left my case in the... Consigna. I left my case in the locker. 6. Mi está caducado. No puedo conducir. My is expired. I cannot drive. Mi permiso de conducir. My driving license. 7. Las están sucias. The what are dirty. Las sábanas, the sheets. Okay, final round, beat the teacher as always. So there's 2 sentences in a pair. The first one is in Spanish to translate into English, and then there's a very similar sentence in Spanish to translate into, in English to translate into Spanish. Let's go. Round 1. La habitación individual está en la segunda planta. The single room is on the 2nd floor. Let's take a good look at that sentence. Sentence 2. The double room is on the 2nd floor. La habitación doble está en la segunda planta. Okay, pair 2. Question 3. Olvidé mi equipaje en el coche. I forgot my luggage in the car. You could also, I guess, I left, but I forgot my luggage in the car, fine. Cuatro, I forgot my ticket in the car. Olvidé mi billete en el coche. And the final pair. Número 5. Prefiero quedarme en una pensión que en un hotel. I prefer staying in a B&B than in a hotel. And final sentence. I prefer staying in a hotel to a B&B. Keeping it nice and easy. Prefiero quedarme en un hotel que en una pensión. So the key there is making sure that after prefiero, we have the infinitive with the AR, and then because it's a reflexive verb, we've done videos on this, maybe week 5 if you want some instructions, information on reflexive verbs. But this me then goes at the end of the verb because it's in the infinitive, and the me has to match prefiero, what is talking about I, so it has to be the reflexive pronoun for I. And there we have it. If you want, your final challenge for the week is to write 3 sentences using as many of these words as possible. Drop them in the comments so I can give you feedback. Let me know which words you really didn't know or the words you already did know. And otherwise, well done. That is 10 minutes of really important Spanish revision done for this week. However, unfortunately, that is not enough now. Your exam is so close. Please make sure that you are checking out other videos in this playlist across the week. They're all 10-15 minutes long to help you with your revision as you come up to your reading and listening. These videos are really helpful because the best thing you can do for reading and listening bar past papers is to know your vocabulary. Don't forget to check out the Quizlet link if you want to practice the vocab more. Make sure you are subscribed so you're not missing the next 2 videos before the exam, and share with your friends who are also revising. You don't want them to miss out on the top grade either. I will see you next week for the second last in this series. Hasta la próxima semana.